how did ancient humans survive deadly summers without AC? Imagine living in a world where summer temperatures could reach 45 degrees Celsius. There is no air conditioner, no fan, no cold water from a refrigerator, no weather app warning you about a heat wave, just a hot sun burning above your head from morning until evening. For most people today, that sounds impossible, but for hundreds of thousands of years, ancient humans lived exactly like this. They survived deadly summers long before modern technology existed. So how did they do it? The answer begins in Africa, the birthplace of humanity. Early humans lived in places where the weather could become extremely hot. Every day was a challenge. The sun could dry up water sources, make long journeys dangerous, and turn open land into a giant oven.
But ancient humans learned something very important. They understood that fighting nature was a losing battle. Instead, they adapted to it. When the sun was strongest, they avoided hard work. They did not run around in the middle of the day if they could help it. Most hunting, gathering, and traveling happened in the cooler hours of the morning or evening. During the hottest part of the day, they rested in the shade of trees, under rocks, or inside caves. Caves were especially useful. On a hot summer day, stepping into a cave could feel like stepping into a natural air conditioner. The temperature inside stayed much cooler than the outside world. For ancient humans, caves were more than shelters. They were places of safety. But avoiding the sun was only part of the solution. The human body itself was built to handle heat better than many animals. Think about a dog on a hot day. It pants to cool down. Many animals use similar methods. Humans are different. We sweat.
When sweat evaporates from our skin, it carries heat away from the body. This cooling system is incredibly effective. In fact, it helped humans survive in environments where other animals struggled. Some scientists believe early humans used this advantage while hunting. Instead of chasing animals at high speed, they slowly followed them for hours. The animal would become exhausted and overheat. Humans, however, could keep going because their bodies were better at cooling themselves. In a strange way, sweating became one of humanity's greatest survival tools. Of course, sweating meant losing water, and that made water the most valuable resource in the ancient world.
Ancient humans always paid attention to rivers, lakes, springs, and waterholes. Knowing where to find water could mean the difference between life and death. Sometimes finding water was a dangerous task. The same rivers and lakes that kept humans alive also attracted predators. Lions came to drink, crocodiles waited beneath the water. Over time, humans became skilled observers. They looked for animal tracks in the dirt. They watched birds flying overhead. Some birds often gather near water, helping humans find hidden sources. But perhaps the most powerful survival tool was not their bodies or their shelters. It was their intelligence. Humans are natural problem solvers. They observe, learn, and share knowledge. If someone discovered a better place to find water or a safer route through the heat, that information could be shared with the entire group.
Imagine being a child in the ancient world. There were no schools, no books, no maps, yet every day was a lesson. Children learned by watching adults. They learned how to find shade during the hottest hours, recognize signs of water, and read the landscape around them. Because of these skills, humans spread far beyond Africa. They reached deserts, dry grasslands, and hot regions across the world. Ancient humans also learned to use clothing and shelter wisely. Animal skins, plant fibers, and simple coverings help protect them from direct sunlight. The story of human survival is not a story of strength alone. It is a story of learning, observation, and understanding the world around us. Today, when summer becomes uncomfortable, many of us turn on an air conditioner or sit in front of a fan. But our ancestors had none of those things.
They survived through patience, through planning, through understanding nature, and through the amazing ability to adapt. The next time you feel the heat of a summer day, remember this. The same sun that shines on you today also shined on your ancestors thousands of years ago. The difference is that they faced it without modern technology, and somehow they survived. Not because they were stronger than us, but because they learned how to live with nature instead of fighting against it.